It's time for Home Loans Radio on Real Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Join the conversation. Text us at 77031. Now, here's that mortgage guy, Don.
Hey. Good morning. Welcome to the Home Loans Radio Show with that mortgage guy, Don. That's me. I'm here doing what we do every single weekend morning here with my crew. I've got MJ here. Good morning, MJ.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fritz.
Soy estadounidense.
Absolutamente. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're doing what we do. What do we talk about here every weekend morning, MJ? What do we talk about?
Oh, well, last week we talked about juice, boats. We talked about mortgages.
Oh, boats. I like talking about boats.
I know.
Yeah. Now we talk about mortgages and home loans. I'm a mortgage expert. We talk about home loans and how to refinance, how to get a loan. I don't know what kind of questions you have. You got questions about bankruptcy and mortgages, about foreclosures and mortgages.
Should I get rid of my PMI?
Right, exactly. Should you? No, that's not a question of should you get rid of your PMI.
How? Please get rid of your PMI.
Can you, or are you in a position to get rid of your PMI? But yeah, we can answer any of those kind of questions. You can text them into 77031. Please do. This is a participatory show. You can also text in. Just tell us what you're doing out there on a beautiful weekend morning. Last weekend, it's the first weekend of September. Yeah, we got Labor Day on Monday.
Yeah.
Right? You off on Monday, MJ?
Yeah, I am.
How about you, Fritz?
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's sweet. Not everybody's off. There's a lot of people out there working right now. A lot of people that listen to us are working folks, keeping things humming along out there.
I also take May Day off, May 1st.
Why is that?
Because of the international. That's like the every other country's Labor Day. That's their May Day. So I take off May Day and Labor Day.
It's a wonderful day.
It is a special day.
One of my favorite days of the year.
Wonder why.
I don't know. Well, folks, here we are doing what we do. What's going on in the world of mortgages, MJ?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
that's why I come to the show. I want to hear all about it. I'm at the edge of my seat, waiting with bated breath. Please tell us more.
Oh, bated breath. Wow, I don't hear that one very often anymore.
I don't really know what that means.
Yeah. It's an older term. I guess it means you're ready. I don't know. Like, give me some words. I don't know.
Fritz, lay some knowledge on us.
I think it's like when you hold your breath, and you're
like,
huh. Someone will tell us. Don't worry. You can text into 770.
All right, research is on it.
You can text into 77031. We're here on this beautiful, sunshiny Labor Day weekend morning, doing what we do for the next 90 minutes. You're in luck. Lucky you. You get to hear me answer your questions about mortgages, home loans, all that kind of stuff. Going on in the world of mortgages, rates are low. We're at near record rates again, still, like for the last couple months. If you didn't take advantage of that with if you want to get a home purchase, now's a great time. But even more so, if you have not refinanced and you've got a rate with a 4 or a 5% in front of it, you're making a big mistake.
What the heck are you doing?
You're making an error. But the good news is you got another chance. You got another shot. You got
a reprieve.
Yeah, a redo. You got another kick at the cat.
A mulligan.
A mulligan. I like that. You can still get in there. Rates are right now for the best rates are if you're well qualified, you're talking about a 30-year mortgage down into the 2s, like 2.875 range with no points, with no buy downs. You can also get a 15-year mortgage down into the low 2s, like 2.25, 2.3. It depends on your credit score and your loan to value and things of that nature. But those are what the best ones are. And the FHA rates, VA rates, they're down in the 2s, like 2.75. That's just not normal. I mean, all of last year we had low rates, and they're being kind of artificially held down because of COVID and the actions that the Fed Reserve is taking, in buying mortgage-backed securities and buying treasuries. But it's not going to last. They're saying they're going to quit doing it. They're calling it a taper. They're going to taper back on the purchases they've been doing, and when that happens, the rates are going to go back up. They're going to go back up as much as a point. Some people are predicting. So even though you could get 2.875 right now, if they go back up a point, you're looking at 3.875 or 4%. And I'm talking to people every single day that have 4% rates.
Wow.
That are refinancing and getting their mortgage down.
They got another shot at it.
A point. Yeah, they got another shot.
They're coming to get their shot.
Okay.
Is that a Hamilton reference?
Yes. That was a Hamilton reference.
That was MJ waiting with bated breath.
I was trying not to spit out her coffee because he caught her in mid-sentence. Yeah, but there was a article, a big survey that Bankrate.com did a couple weeks back, about a week and a half ago, and they were talking about, they had surveyed people that had rates in the 4 and 5%. In other words, people that could lower their rate a point or more, and trying to get a survey of how many people have refinanced, how many people haven't refinanced. And it was pretty amazing that only 26% of the people who could lower their rate by at least a point have done so over the last year and a half, while we had the record low rates, the lowest rates we've had in 50 years.
I mean, they might not have happened across the show.
Well, it could be. Yeah.
Like they just don't know.
Tell your friends, let them know.
Might not know.
You can also go to homeloansradio.com. That's our website. You can also go to that mortgageguydon.com. Gets you to the same place. There on the website, you can listen to all of the past shows, all the podcasts, that we've done. You can get all kinds of good quality mortgage advice. You can see a picture of me, very exciting, very exciting. You can also give us a shout there. That's where you hit the button and you do an audio recording that comes right to me. We'll play those during the show. If you put a good question in there, we'll put you on the radio and answer your question. You can also go there and just hit the apply now button and get a quote on your refi. You're like, why I haven't refinanced yet? I don't have time. I'm too busy. I can't set up, I can't take a day off work. Well, guess what? You don't have to. I
rewatched all of The Office, but I cannot do this.
Yeah. You just go there to homeloansradio.com. You hit the apply now button. Guess what? We'll email you over a quote. You don't have to do anything. You just got to, ask for it, basically. And we'll put it together and let you know how much you can save. People are really saving a lot of money. I'm having folks that I had one the other day. They're taking out about $90,000 of their equity to put in a pool, to put in a summer kitchen, an outdoor kitchen, to redo their roof, and to get a new air conditioner. And their payment dropped $54.
What?
Wow.
Their house payment. Yeah. So they had about a 4.5 rate, took out $90,000, and their mortgage payment is going lower. And they get all that new stuff.
Wow. They're going to be out in their pool flipping burgers under that happy roof that's not leaking anymore.
One of the other things, though, that this Bankrate survey uncovered, so to speak, was I think it may be a reason that people aren't refinancing, that have this golden opportunity. And that is that 54% of people don't know what their mortgage rate is.
Wow.
So that's the starting place.
I mean, I can see why that happens. You get it, you're done with it, you pay the bill, you don't really think about it anymore.
You have it set to auto pay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't even look at that stuff.
You can go to your statement, whether it's an online statement or a paper statement, and somewhere on that bill, it's going to tell you what your, on your mortgage statement, it's going to tell you what your interest rate is. So if it's got a 4 in front of it or a 5, you need to put that paper down and then go to homeloansradio.com and, hit the apply now button. We'll show you how much money you could save. You can text the show at 77031.
Text the show. Tell us your questions.
You got some questions coming in already?
I do have some questions.
Let's do it.
And some comments. FedEx Rich, I always like to just pop in with Rich right off the top.
Rich out there slinging the packages.
No time off for Labor Day for FedEx Rich. He is slinging packages. Hope you all enjoy your holiday. Have a great week. He's going to go out and try to run through it so he can get home and have some AC.
Maybe nice. FedEx Rich gets May Day off. Maybe he gets May 1st off. Well, or maybe he just takes May Day off. I don't know.
I think he should. You guys should both take it off.
Because they have no AC in their trucks and it gets really hot.
Right?
That's terrible.
Have you ever done on Amazon any of those deliveries? Like you click it and it says it'll show up between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m.
That's crazy.
That time frame specifically, no.
Yes, I ordered something yesterday and it said you click here for Prime delivery between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. I was like, okay.
Bag of 25 unsharpened pencils will arrive post-haste.
I needed that quick.
Well, I need these 25 pencils.
Ooga, I'm having a pencil emergency.
I didn't need it at 4 a.m. And then I wondered.
You shocked the guy. You're sitting there waiting for your package. He's like, "What are you doing here, sir?"
He looks back and sees just 25 unsharpened pencils. He looks back at his order shipment. 25 unsharpened pencils. He spits out his coffee. Gotta get there now. You're just gonna sharpen them and throw them into the roof tile, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I need these now.
I wonder if they judge what you ordered. Like,
I would
really,
think.
do you
I would
really
think.
need this at 4 a.m?
I would
I got a
think.
bing on my phone at like 6:25 a.m. and it's things that your package is here. I'm like,
I would think that they might be a little judgmental on what brought them to your door in the middle of the night.
fish food. I had ordered some.
Well, you
fish
could have
food.
hungry fish. That could be an emergency.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty amazing that I mean, it's somebody's livelihood.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
someone is earning a
Right.
living doing that, so I don't feel like bad about it.
Right.
You know, I imagine they volunteered for it, or you know,
Oh yeah, that was their dream.
It was the
When
shift
they asked
they
them
wanted.
in kindergarten, "What do you want to be?"
I don't know. Maybe they got a day job and they're like,
Yeah.
but I can work Amazon from 4
It's a
till
hard
8
job.
a.m.
I
It's
want
a
the
hard job.
graveyard shift.
Yeah.
I was born in a graveyard, and by golly, I'll die in a graveyard.
I saw that on Scooby Doo. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I digress.
We are getting questions.
They're like, why won't you talk about mortgages?
there are some mortgage questions.
Go ahead, MJ. I got
here's-
off track there.
Here's
so.
someone says, I have PMI. How do I get rid of it? I financed last year at 3.1. Do I have to pay for an appraisal? And then what is the magic number as far as equity versus mortgage balance?
Well, it really depends on the magic balance is 80%. You got to have, you know, if your mortgage is 80% or less than the value of the property, then you're at a place where you should be able to get PMI removed. However, if you have an FHA loan, that PMI is most likely on there for the life of the loan. So I don't know what kind of loan they did last year when they got the 3.1. 3.1 is a great rate. You wouldn't want to refinance to get rid of that unless you have an FHA loan. So if you and I've had that happen a few times recently where people have a really good rate on their FHA loan, but by refinancing even back at the same rate, you know, you can drop off a couple $100 of the PMI. It still makes it worthwhile to look at going to a conventional loan. But if you have a conventional loan, there's a few ways that the PMI comes off of there. One is it'll automatically come off of there when the amount you owe when you pay down your mortgage to that 80% mark of what you bought it for. It doesn't go by what it's worth if it comes off automatically like that. So that could take, you know, 3 or 4 years, depending on whether you put down 5% or 10 or 15%. Any of those, anything less than 20%, you're going to have PMI. But the more money you put down, the lower the PMI and the sooner it comes off. So like if you put down 15%, that PMI is going to come off sooner than if you only put down 5%. But you can also go to so if it doesn't come off automatically, then you can go to your servicer. If you think your value of your home has gone up or you've done a bunch of improvements to your home and, you know, say you added a pool or something
What if
like
you
that.
added an outdoor kitchen, a pool, a new roof, and an air conditioner?
Exactly. Or your value is going to go up. And I recently went through this as a consumer myself. I had a mortgage with PMI on it. And I went to the bank, big servicer, PennyMac, and they asked them, I was like, what's the process for getting the PMI removed? So that's the first thing you got to do is talk to your servicer if you're trying to just get it removed without refinancing. And what they came back and said, well, we can do what's called a BPO, which is a broker price opinion. It's something that a realtor does that gives you an idea of the value of the house. It's an actual written report. It's like a 15-20 page report. It's almost like an appraisal, but it's done by a realtor instead of an appraiser. So I had to pay, I think, $100 to get that BPO ordered. And then the realtor came out to the house and, walked through, took pictures, put their report together and sent it back to PennyMac. And lo and behold, the value of the house was now in a position where I had, I was below that 80% equity mark, and I was able to get that PMI removed. So the next monthly mortgage
So you didn't
statement,
have to refi or anything.
No, didn't refi. The next monthly mortgage statement I got just wasn't on there anymore. So now,
That's cool.
lowered my payment by a couple $100. You're listening to Home Loans Radio. We're going to answer your questions. Text them in to 77031. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Deborah Roberts. Do you have a question for that mortgage guy, Don? Text him now at 77031. Now, back to Home Loans Radio on Real Radio.
Good morning. You're listening to Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Glad you're all out there listening with us and Carrie and Bree, hanging out, doing mortgage talk.
The Bree.
Talking about mortgages, because that's what Don does here. He talks about mortgages. Fritz and I talk about other stuff.
That's right.
Well said, MJ.
Was it?
You're listening to Home Loans Radio out there, and we're doing what we do every single weekend. This is a live show. It's first weekend in September,
Yep.
Labor Day weekend. Very
Yeah.
exciting. Looks like it's going to shape up to be beautiful weather here, throughout the state of Florida, and I bet a lot of people are going to do some stuff, going to the beach. People are off work. Not everybody, but some
Right.
people are. Fritz is off.
I feel like I
I'm
almost
off
don't want to
every
say
day, man.
Your boss might listen to this show.
I don't think there. Well, my boss is in Baltimore. If you
okay.
must know, so I doubt that.
Okay.
Well, you can text